I have got a voice. Let me see. Hello. Is everyone here? What do you have? Let me check. We have broadcast. And microphone's on. We're good. We're good to go. All right, everyone. We're good to go. Let's see if anyone is. I gotta get onto my channel here so I can watch what I'm doing. There we go. All right. Let's see if I can hear myself. No one's here yet, so we're just going to do a little bit of... Alright, let's see. Alright. Turn this up.
Hi, Brenda. Happy Saturday.
Hey, Brenda! Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday evening. Hello, Cookie Coco. Good evening to you. Let me turn... Now that I know the sound is working, let me turn it down on my computer so I can actually speak and not hear my terrible voice talking to myself. I don't like the sound of my own voice, so I've got to not hear myself when I'm...
How much did I miss?
Just started. Just turned it on, RedK. You just came just in time. You're one of the first to arrive. We've got 3 people in. We've got Cookie Coco and Brenda, and we have RedK. So let's go, let's see here. We'll give it a few minutes and see who arrives. I don't want to start doing the daily show until people have arrived. What have you guys been doing this weekend? Anything interesting? It is Saturday. Anyone do a animal shelter today?
I'm here.
Hello, Holly. Welcome. Welcome to the show. I'm going to run around and have a look at my stuff here while we wait for a few more to show. We'll give it about till 5 after. That should be plenty of time. I'll just chat with you guys, if you don't mind. Saturday today, what a day. I mean,
Hi, everyone.
It's been quite warm here in the Northeast. We have some weather coming in. It's got like mid-80s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I have to go to the doctor's on Tuesday, so that's already a bad day to start with. I don't like doctors. Doctors, they always give you oh, look at this. They always give you like really bad news, like, you know, you need to change your diet, you need to do this, you need to lower your cholesterol, whatever. You always walk into a doctor's office expecting them to hand you bad news. I gotta do a blood test and all that stuff. You know, it's terrible. But you know, just for my checkup, just to make sure I'm okay.
What is the
Jacket.
jacket?
This is the blue jean jacket with hoodie. I got it at the store the other day, actually. I've had it on for a couple days now. You want to know the exact name of it? Let me look. Let me go to the wardrobe. Just so I don't miss, you know, because I forget things very easily. Let's see. We have on... Where are we? Down, 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 down. Oh, come on. How many jackets? There it is. There you go. Jean jacket and white hoodie is what it's called, RedK. Okay? That's what it is. I gotta check on my garden here, see if it needs to be watered or anything. We're all good. It's gotta be harvested, but I'll do that some other time. It is now 3. We'll get 2 more minutes, and then we will talk about the happenings of the Daily Show and what's going on today and the trivia. What else? Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice. I like the way this jacket looks. I like. I kind of have a baseball cap like that, but it says New York Rangers on it. If any of you guys are hockey fans, I do like the New York Rangers. If you're basketball fans, I like the Lakers. So I'm not, just because I live in New York doesn't mean that I'm always going to like the teams that are in New York, but I do like the Rangers for hockey. and I like the Lakers for basketball. I used to like Chicago, the Cubs, but I changed my mind. And a lot of that comes from me playing the NBA like 2K game. I haven't touched a lot of it this year. I just got the 2K24 NBA, the Kobe Bryant edition. I got the one that had the year free pass for the league pass, and I haven't touched it. I bought the game and I haven't touched. I just haven't had time. I have been playing, of course, other games. I had to drop a couple of games from my my rotation here on the channel. I haven't. I've not played Starfield, and I've not played. What's the other one that I haven't played? Starfield and something else. I don't. Mortal Kombat. They didn't get a lot of views, and I was like, you know what? They're really long games, and it's just I'd rather do the Mario game, which I have a video.
Face with sunglasses.
Hey, Ian Gator, hello. Nice to see you, my friend. I've been wanting to finish the Mario game, and that I have a video coming up later on tonight. I'm editing it now as before I got here, and I have another one coming up. Call of Dragons is my latest kick. I absolutely love that game, but that, and I'm going to finish what other one am I? Oh, the Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate's going to take forever. It's such a long game. They say it's got over 17,000 different ways that you could end the game. So you know what? If you play it once, are you going to want to see the other 16,999? I don't know, but I'm going to try at least one ending for it and see how that works out. My son wants me to play, help him level a warrior in classic WoW, and I'm like, oh, grinding in WoW, really? In classic WoW? I mean, I was there when WoW started. I played the beta. I was in an Unreal tournament clan that I owned. We were called GX3, and we were number 3 on the Team Warfare ladders. We were really good. And one of my friends in there, his name was Cheetos. He came up one day and he's like, "Hey, I play this game called Warcraft 3, and they're giving out GameSpy beta keys for this game called World of Warcraft." This was like in the summer of 2004, I guess. 2004, and I was like, World of Warcraft? Who the heck's ever heard of that game? He's like, "Oh, it's this really great game. I play Warcraft 3. I love it, and World of Warcraft is going to change the world." I said, "No. This silly game, World of Warcraft?" He's like, "Here's a beta key." So he gave like a beta key to all of our whole clan that we had in Unreal Tournament. And so we all went in at the same time. And I'll tell you what, the minute that I first saw Darnassus, and that's where I leveled and where I first logged into World of Warcraft. I was a night elf. And I logged into Darnassus, and I saw all the purple trees and the world, and it was just living and breathing. You know, in 2004, you only had one other game that was kind of like that, and that was EverQuest, right? And I'd never played EverQuest. I watched this news story about Ben, what's his name? Ben, what's his last name? Ben Stein. His son was an addict to EverQuest, and it had this news story about Ben Stein talking about his son, how he couldn't get him off of EverQuest, how he was always playing EverQuest and couldn't get him out of his room. And I was like, that's silly. Who would be that addicted to a game called EverQuest? And then, sure enough, a year later, World of Warcraft hits, and you know what? I mean, you can't imagine who was addicted to World of Warcraft. That's right, me. And I never left it. I still play World of Warcraft. And my son was like, "Dad, I need help with this. I need to level a warrior in Classic WoW." And I was like, "Oh, well, if you do some work around the house and stuff, maybe I'll help you." So I could be doing that. I could be doing some World of Warcraft leveling. Everyone still hear me well? Just give me a yes, please, in chat, so I know that I'm coming through. And we're going to start the show here, I guess. The Daily Show. Can you hear me? Is this still broadcasting? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, RedK. So yeah, Daily Show. Welcome to the Daily Show, everyone. It's the evening, of course, the evening edition. I kind of like this. I like this kind of format. It is really fun. Speaking of the Daily Show, we...
Read you loud and clear.
All right, thank you, Ian Gator.
Good evening.
Oh, hello, NeptuneMama. There we go. You got some more coming in. I had a really good weekend so far.
Glad you like it.
Yeah, I'll probably do more of these. I had a really good weekend so far. I talked to a friend last night that I haven't heard in a long time. An old-time friend that I haven't heard from in a long time. And I'm so glad. We were really, really close friends in high school. I mean, we were best friends in high school. And we kind of lost track of each other and stuff and after high school. And I reconnected. Haven't talked to him, so I ended up calling his parents, right? And his mom, and I was so funny because they have the same phone number. They still have the same like rotary phone, like landline. And I was like, how can they have this same a rotary phone after all these years? So I called. I was like, hello, I'm looking for so and so, and they said, here's his number. And she gave me the wrong number on accident, and I ended up calling his brother. And he said, here's his real number, and I called him. He's like, oh, I haven't heard from you, and he was surprised to hear from me. And so I want to say hello to him. Hello, you know who you are. Just haven't talked to him, and it was so great connecting to an old... The reason why I connected is one of our other friends, not anyone that I knew personally, but I ran into in school, high school, has passed away in like last week. And you have someone in your class or someone, you don't even have to know them really well. I mean, someone that's your own age, in your own group of people that you know of, and they pass away. It makes you a little self-conscious because it's like, maybe now's the time to connect with old friends because this could be one of them or this could be you. And I'm like, I get real nervous about that stuff, I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to even think about it. You don't want, But so that's what kind of caused me to reconnect, and it was good. I was glad to reconnect with him and chat about high school and the crazy stuff we did. So hello to him. Thank you for reconnecting. Or actually, I reconnected, but thank you for accepting the reconnection and having it. We had a chat last night for a good long time. So friends are important, right? Friends are important, and it's the really good friends that you can connect with even after a long time, and it's like no time has passed at all. Have you ever done that? Have you ever contacted someone that you haven't heard from in a few years, and then you talk to them, and it's like old times. It's like no time has passed at all. So that's what it was, ended up being. So let's see. As far as gaming goes, we had a little preview from Speedstorm. If anyone is playing Speedstorm.
My grandmother had a rotary phone until she died, and my dad worked for the phone company.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I mean, I guess there are some people that, even my mom, who she changed over to cell phones, but some people, they're just kind of like, they don't want to change. It's like, you don't see very many cell phones. Speedstorm, I put up a video the other day. I like the Aladdin characters, but they're coming out in November with Frozen characters. So Frozen, I'm sure they're going to have Olaf. So Frozen is going to be coming in their November update. So you can look forward to that if you're playing Speedstorm. I still haven't played all of the update, the tracks. I think someone's at my... See, this is the problem with live. I think someone's in my yard. I just saw the camera go off, so let me just check that really. It could get noisy here if the dog barks. Let me just look outside on the camera. No, okay. The light went off, but I have security lights all over the place, and sometimes I'll get like a rogue squirrel that will run across. The animals that I have. I'm going to do an animal cam again coming up. I have a few animals that have been on the cameras. I got a new bird cam. It's a bird feeder that shows you the birds that when they come to eat off of the bird feeder, It has a cam, and it's AI. It has an AI um, feature where it will look up the bird on the internet and tell you all about it. And I've had a few like I've had a blue jay. I've had a. They say it's a titmouse bird, something like that. But oddly enough, I looked that up, and there's no such thing as that in the up here in the Northeast. They're more like in other places of the country. So maybe it's just a rogue one, but I don't know.
I'm playing Farm at the moment. Was on DVD earlier. Oh, that sounds dope.
Fae Farm, yes, I was thinking about picking up Fae Farm, and I said, you know what, I have enough games right now. I've been playing Call of Dragons. Call of Dragons is I just absolutely love it. I'm probably going to be doing another video on that tonight. I don't know if I'll have time to upload it, but it will definitely be on tomorrow. But
Could be a chickadee.
No, it wasn't a chickadee. It wasn't a chickadee. It's like a dove, but it has a long bill. And the AI keeps on saying it's some kind of a titmouse, but I think that's what it's called. Maybe that's the wrong definition. Let me look again. I think I have the actual pictures here of it, and then it will tell me what it is. See, let's go and find out really quickly, just so I'm not speaking wrong. All right, let's go to the album, and then we will do the bird, and then identify that bird. Okay, it is telling me it is a
Fishing looks hard.
Fae Farm. Yeah, I might pick that game up eventually, but maybe not. Yeah, it's called a. The actual AI is telling me that it's a tufted titmouse. I guess those are in the chickadee family, but that's what it's called. But it says that they're from southern Texas. But I don't know if there's any. That looks just like it. Actually, they have a picture of it on Wikipedia, and that looks just like it. So I guess maybe it is. But it says, oh, they do come up to the Northeast. I'm wrong. I'm looking at the area that they're in, and there's like a purple area. So that's what it is. A tufted titmouse is what I've never seen one of those around here before. But the camera captured it, and they are in the Northeast apparently. So there you go. So I have a few animals. I'll probably add that to the critter cam that is coming on the channel. I will be putting up a video. I've got a possum out there. Possums, listen. If you have any opossums in your yard, and I know they're kind of scary looking. They look like giant rats, but they are the best animals to have in your yard. They do not get rabies. They are immune from rabies. They scare off all kinds of rodents and snakes, and if you have any problems with deer ticks or anything like that that spread Lyme disease, they take care of 99% of the ticks in your yard. So, like, these things are the most helpful creatures you can have. So don't scare off any of the opossums if you have them in your yard, because they are the most helpful creature you can have. Just amazing. And I absolutely love feeding it. It's a beautiful little thing. It's comes out, has some apples, has some walnuts or whatever I throw out there, and I love having it around. I have a deer that's been coming around, but it's hunting season here in New York. It's bow season, so I think that might be driving the deer out of the woods. And well, I'm in the woods, but I'm kind of on the outskirts of the woods. We have a deer, we have a few raccoons, we have. Of course, we've got Wackadoo, who is my resident skunk, and he's got 2 or 3 siblings out there, and Wackadoo has gotten really, really fat. If you watch the critter cam before, Wackadoo has gotten really fat. He can hardly move. I've been feeding him too much. Yeah, hunters. That's right. I agree with you. You know what? I mean, I understand. I have uncles who hunt, but they eat what they But you know what? You have stores. I don't eat meat, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't eat any kind of meat, so I don't have to worry about that. But if I don't think I guess I can't complain about hunters, because I don't see it as being vastly different than going to the grocery store and getting a hamburger, because someone's gotta, someone has to put it there. It's just, I see hunters as I don't like the hunters that do it for game and show, and you know, and they don't eat, you know, eat what they take home. I mean, I don't agree with that. I don't like sport hunt. I don't think it's a sport at all. But if you're hunting to feed yourself, okay. I mean, I can accept that. I don't really want to, but I can, because it's no different than what you get at the store. Wackadoo.
Doing it for sport is what I meant.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ian. I totally agree with that. That, you know what? Why, you know, why bother? Why hurt a species? I mean, if we look at rhinos and elephants, I mean, people are hunting them for what? I mean, just for, you know, for ivory, and that's ridiculous. So I agree with you there. Wackadoo is a glutton.
Possum eating some leftover cat food we leave out for our feral kitties. Thought it was a new gray feral at first, then at a close.
Yeah, oh, they're wonderful animals, Holly. They are wonderful. If you have any problems with rodents or any, you know, snakes or ticks, you want to keep that possum there. They don't hurt anything else, but they're really good, and they're immune to rabies, which is an amazing animal. I think that's where they get the rabies vaccine from what I heard. I think I was telling someone about the possum that I had in my yard, and they were, this might be wrong, but they were saying that's where they get the rabies vaccine from opossums. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'll have to look it up one day, I guess. But yeah, so that is you know, kind of like my stance on hunting. I don't want, you know, anyone hunting my deer. She's beautiful. She was out there eating apples the other day, and I hope that she comes back. I mean, this is a sanctuary. I'll make it a sanctuary for animals if I have to. But we have that. We got the raccoons are really fat too. They're really fat. I had to actually go outside. I have this bird cam feeder, but I had to put reinforcement under. I had to make like an L bracket out of some 2x4s, and I had to put it under the bird feeder because the raccoons were so fat they were climbing on the bird feeder. I was afraid they were going to break it, so I had to reinforce it underneath with you know, some 2x4s so that they couldn't climb on it and break the actual camera. But they're really fat too, so they're well fed. All the animals are well fed. Speaking of animals, I was reading this story before I came in here on Twitter of this dog, this beautiful dog that was very sad. It was in a shelter, dropped off by its owner, and the dog was so sad that it was abandoned at the shelter. It would only stare down at the floor or stare at the wall. It wouldn't look humans in the eye or look at them at all. That's how scared this dog was. And I was reading on Twitter, this is in Texas, mind you, so if you go on Twitter and you find this dog that I shared, I made a really rude comment to the owner. The owner says its reason for bringing it to a kill shelter is because I don't have any time. Let me tell you people something, and this is not for, you know, anyone on my channel, but for the people who drop off their dogs, their cats, whatever animal you have to a shelter, and they say, I don't have any time for my animal. Your animal, your dog, your cat, whatever you have, is much more happy, guaranteed, to be home alone by itself on a nice comfortable sofa in a nice warm home than sitting in a freaking animal shelter preparing to die. So don't give me the no time excuse, because your animal is much more happy all by itself on a nice warm sofa with food, and its life is not being threatened. So don't give me the I don't have time for it excuse. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear those. People like that, they do not belong owning pets in the first place. If you have any inclination that you cannot take care of your pet, or you're going to be working, or you're going to have a new baby coming, whatever the reason, then don't get a pet. It's as simple as that. You don't need a dog. Don't, you know, that's what I just hate that. I hate seeing I don't have time for it. Well, your dog is fine without you. Okay, yes, I mean, it's not optimal, right? You want to have time, you want to walk your dog, but you've got days off. Stop going to Starbucks every morning and spend half an hour, you know, outside with your dog. It's not that hard, seriously. It really isn't. You know, there's a lot of things that people do that they can, you know, where they can skip it and afford time to spend with their animals. I'm sorry, but that is not an excuse, and it's a terrible way for an animal to be destroyed after having a loving home, and then some asshat, sorry about that, some sorry about that, saying
If they
that
have no time, then find a pet sitter.
yeah, and even that's an option, RedK. But don't give me that excuse, because they would much rather be at home, than sitting in a high kill shelter, scared out of their fur, listening to all the other dogs, all the other animals crying. So yeah, that's no excuse. So that's what. I mean, the world's crazy lately, isn't it? We've got riots going on and. Out in Philadelphia. I'm not saying that there's no reason to complain about your listen, I have every reason to complain about the government, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to go out and loot things. Do people not realize that if you're looting your hometown, you're destroying your hometown? Right? I don't know what's going on. And then we have this kid. I read this story, this kid in the UK, who went out and he cut down a tree, a famous tree called the Sycamore Gap tree on Hadron's Wall, right? This tree was like 200 or 300 years old. It was in the movie Robin Hood, and this 16-year-old kid just decided one night to go out and cut this 300-year-old tree down for no reason but, to get his jollies, right? That's it. And I thought that was the most rude, disgusting thing to do. I mean, people have proposed under that tree. They've had all kinds of celebrations and pictures, all kinds of things have happened
Raising prices at those stores.
with that tree. Yeah, well, you know what? Prices are up on everything, Brent. I mean, we've got a really rough economy right now, but I don't talk politics because it's nothing that really interests me. I'm just saying, we have to be better. We have to be better people in our communities. I'm not saying you guys. I'm saying the people who are out there who are, looting and robbing people and stuff. I mean, we got to be better in our community. This is your area, your community. And I can understand that people are frustrated. We're all frustrated at times. I get it, right? I've become frustrated. I'm not going to go out and hurt someone else because of my frustration. I'm gonna fix it. I'm going to fix it in a way that I see will help me, but help the people around me as well. I don't want to be one of those people. I want everyone. If I'm going to prosper, I want everyone around me to prosper as well, right? Why? I mean, you don't have to prosper and bring everyone else around you down in order to do it, okay? We have other answers. We have other things. We want to make our country great. And it's just, and I'm not saying it has anything to do with the government. Maybe it does. Maybe that's an argument for someone else. But I'm just saying what I see. I would love for people to change and understand that you take pride in your community. You help out the people that you can, even if your community is, one that's not in great shape. You can help out every person, every little bit helps. Let me get rid of these things. See, let's get rid of this. This helps out my community right here. It gets rid of these objects. So that is the state of everything today. I'm just it's a live show, so we can talk. We can, like a regular daily show. But that tree, it was so terrible to read that, and I think a lot of people just feel so entitled. But really, you're not promised anything, honestly. You're just promised what you can create yourself, and that's all. You have the power to do anything in this country. Why not make it something good and something lasting, especially for your community? Go to your local animal shelter, right? Help them out. All right, let us get to the usual daily show stuff. We've talked about Speedstorm. We've talked about Call of Dragons. Call of Dragons, I've said this, I absolutely love that game. I haven't gone on it today, but you can play it on your phone.
Looters were causing price increases at those stores.
Oh, I gotcha.
I worked at a high-theft Walmart, and our prices were higher than the Walmart.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's. I was reading about the looters. There was one girl I was reading about, and I kind of felt bad for her because she's a content creator, and she was live streaming the looting going on, and she was like she was challenging the police to come arrest her, and she was telling people on her TikTok account, to come down and loot and stuff, and she got arrested. They brought her in on like 9 felonies because she was inciting a riot and telling people to come loot. And I'm like, oh, that was a big mistake. That was a blunder. Don't do that. It's a lot like the guy a few months ago that was telling people to come down to New York City. I think it was Manhattan, and he was giving away free PlayStations, and it caused such a riot. He got arrested because there were so many people that showed up, and he got arrested for inciting a riot. So it happens. You can't do that. You got to be responsible when it comes to being a content creator. Because people will listen to you, and you have to make sure that you're telling them the right thing and not to do something illegal. Because not only do you get in trouble, so will they along the way. And a lot of those looters got arrested. Just terrible. It happens, though. I mean, what are you gonna do? Hopefully, that these people learn that that's not the way to handle things, especially when it comes down. I think wasn't it over some kind of
Some people are weird.
Yeah, wasn't it over some kind of like law that was passed, or some kind of person that got harassed by, I don't know, it was something, but I think it was a cop that had hurt someone, and I understand the frustration there, because I get frustrated with that as well. They shoot and stuff, but that's not an argument for this channel. This is more of like a family thing, so we're not even going to get into that. As far as Call of Dragons goes, I've been playing that. I have of course the clan, the alliance, and I absolutely love it. It's like World of Warcraft, but you can play it on your phone and you can play it on the PC, either one. And so that's a game I have been highlighting a little bit of, and I'll probably put like a daily video, a short video up there just to see how we're progressing. I like those kinds of mobile games, but it has a story, it has all kinds of options, and of course it also gives the option to spend a lot of money, which you really should avoid. But it's like Dreamlight Valley. Those companies, they need to support their developers. They need to pay their artists. They need to pay, they need to keep the lights on. So I don't mind buying stuff, because they need to get paid as well. And I would pay anyone in Gameloft to get rid of this guy right here. I will pay you to get rid of this guy. I'll buy anything, any kind of moonstones that I will buy moonstones if I can just hide this guy somewhere, because people are saying in comments, and I was reading them ahead of time, that I should feel bad for. I do feel bad for him, because he's the outcast of the game. But his voice, if I could change his voice, then it would be fine. Right? I kind of like the way he looks, but his voice is what I want to change. So if they had that option, I would be okay. But maybe in the future. Let's see. So we're going to do the trivia. Trivia today was the question, what was the name of the family that Peter Pan visited when he came through the window? If you watch the cartoon Peter Pan, and it was the Darling family. That is the answer to today's trivia. We're gonna have a weird trivia today. Not really weird, but an odd trivia today. I want to know what your favorite Halloween movie or show is. My favorite, I'm gonna tell you mine. My absolute favorite Halloween type scary movie. You can put down like a scary movie. Anything that you would watch for Halloween. All right. What's your favorite around Halloween time? Now, everyone, I'm sure a lot of people are going to say The Nightmare Before Christmas, which is one of my top 10. But my absolute favorite movie, and this is like
I'm excited for the Haunted Mansion to come out.
Yeah, me too. It's in what? It's in on the 4th.
I'd love to be able to hang out with the Forgotten.
Really, you would? Okay. All right, Ian. My favorite movie, and actually this was the movie that Beetlejuice. There you go. That's a good one, Ken. Beetlejuice is a really good one. One of my all-time favorite movies, and it was the movie that wanted me to be a storyteller, and it's why I became a journalist and a writer, which has nothing to do with writing. I just love the art of storytelling. And it was An American Werewolf in London is one of my all-time favorite scary movies. And just because it was kind of horror and it was comedy. It was all mixed in together, you know. It had some really funny parts. It had some really scary parts. I absolutely loved it. It had some good music, right? And it's one of my favorite scary movies. And I liked the guy that was in it. You don't see him anymore. David Naughton. He used to be in these commercials for I forget, what was it? Dr. Pepper. I'm a pepper. Those old time commercials.
I watch It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown every year.
Oh yeah,
Original Hocus Pocus.
That is
It is Thriller.
I think the same person, Brenda, who did the werewolves in An American Werewolf in London, is the same one who did them for the Thriller video when Michael Jackson became a werewolf. I think it was John Landis or something like that. I forget who was it Rick Baker? I think it was.
Ghostbusters count.
Ghostbusters counts? Yeah, that's a great movie. I like the original Ghostbusters. So put down in comments. You will get your 10 points. That's the trivia for today. Write down what your favorite show is. Only one, and don't write down 10 because you only get, whatever your first one.
It's the same person.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, write down or put in the comments to this video what your favorite Halloween go-to is for movies. You could be a TV show. What do you watch for Halloween to get you into the spirit of Halloween? Oh, see, there's that voice.
Girls loved was Mr. Boogedy. We had it on an old VCR tape they watched over and over. Don't
Oh,
know
really?
what happened to it.
Mr. Boogedy. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Mr. Boogedy. All right. Well, that's something. I saw one of those things around here. Where is that it? I thought I saw. No, it's gone. I must have got them all. So yeah, put that. That's the trivia for today. So let's get to the answers for the Darling family. Let me scroll down here to trivia.
I used to watch the Ghostbusters cartoon.
Oh, I remember that with Slimer. Yeah, I remember that cartoon. Was that in the 80s or 90s? We got keywords.
All Ghostbusters for me. One
All right.
movie I need to rewatch is Love at First Bite. Pretty hilarious.
Love at First Bite. Is that with George Hamilton? I think that's George Hamilton. That's a really old movie. That's like 70s we're talking here. I'm a really huge movie nut, so I can probably pull a lot of these out of the air.
Yes.
George Hamilton. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I remember George Hamilton. Let's see. We have comments, keywords on the Baldur's Gate 3 video. Never trust a hack. That was a great session of Baldur's Gate 3. I love that whole session. We got Jessica Flores says the last name was called Darling. Wendy, John, and Michael Darling. Oh, that's right. Thank you very much. Correct. We've got trivia answer from Pink Rose. The answer is Darling. That's right, Pink Rose. Thank you. Pink Rose says, happy day. You're right. Like I love my pillow in my room. LOL. Have a magical day. That's right. There are things in my room that I absolutely love. Brenda McBride says, hey, Gray. Hi, Gray. Hello, Brenda. You're here. Darling is the last name of Wendy and her brothers from Peter Pan. That is right. We got a keyword on Baldur's Gate from RedK. Thank you, RedK.
I am late.
Hey, Kristy. Welcome. It's all right. We're still going. Just reading the comments now. So, Pink Rose says, you spy a rock that can be mined for minerals and gems. Yes, that is correct. Cookie Coco says, hey, Gray, I can't wait for the live show. Well, there you go. We're on. Cookie Coco also says, Aladdin has arrived to Speedstorm and it looks great. Please make a video or two with a new... I did. I made one on the day it came out. And also, Speedstorm, I believe now is free. So if you wanted to play Speedstorm, I believe they have now released it free. So you have... it's now open for play. It's no longer in early access. So there you go. Brenda McBride says, you spy a mining rock. Yes, I did. Cookie Coco, I spy a rock. Yep. Kristy Crow says, darling. Well, thank you, Kristy, but what's the answer to the trivia question? Get it, right? You get it? No, the answer is darling, yes. I got you. RedK says, the marigolds used to float. I was disappointed that I was disappointed that it didn't anymore. I was told by someone that they were glitched, but I liked them being magical and wished that Gameloft had left them be. Oh yeah, floating marigolds is cool. Thanks, RedK. RedK says the Darling family. RedK says the Darling family. Kristy Crow, I love my husky. I wish I could go to Arizona and take them all. Yeah, Arizona's full of huskies, which is kind of weird. You think they'd be, we see a lot of animal shelters that are full of, the pit bull or, the bully breed, which they are now having this crazy witch hunt in the UK for right now because they're talking about banning the bully breed because I guess 10 people have gotten injured in the last, I don't know how many years or have died. Which happens, yeah, okay, it happens. If you own one of those dogs, you have to take some pretty good precautions. I have a pit bull. Roxy was a pit bull, and they.
Over 20 huskies in shelters.
Yeah, I know, it's sad. Roxy was a pit bull breed, and so was Tiberius, and they've never harmed any, and she was the most loving dog ever. It's just, it depends. You can't have small kids around any large dog. I mean, I don't let small kids around my dogs. Yeah, I would think so. And any time that you have a large breed dog, and you're out in public, you should have them muzzled. I mean, they're talking about grandfathering all the people in the UK that have a bully breed. They're talking about letting them keep their dogs. They're not going to come and take your dog from you, but you have to sign a contract. You have to insure your pet. And whenever you're out in public, they have to be on a leash and they have to be muzzled. They have to have all their vaccinations. So this is the way it should be everywhere. Oh, I think someone's here, so you might hear someone come into the room.
The weather doesn't matter. Their coat protects them from both climates.
Oh, there you go.
But I have a pool for her. We
So,
inside playing in the heat.
oh, right on, Kristy. So that's the way it should be. If you have a large dog, no matter what breed, it can be, an Irish Setter, it could be a Pit Bull, it could be a German Shepherd. If you're going out in public where you're going to be interacting with children or with adults, put a muzzle on your dog. I know they don't like it, but it's better than them being taken from you and being euthanized because they bit a child. Always be responsible and put a muzzle on your dog if you're going to run into other people out in public. Because someone will, they'll take it and they'll run with it. If your dog, they can come up and yank on your dog's tail or hit your dog, and if it bites them, they're gonna sue you. And they're going to have your dog removed. So please, if you have a large dog, don't take it. I don't take chances with my dogs at all. Never. There's no chance. I mean, it's, I know that they hate the muzzle, but it's better than them being destroyed in the end. It's a little bit of inconvenience, and that's it, right? And I know, and you're being a responsible owner, and that's what I'm saying. People should do in the UK. You should have been out there anyway with having a muzzle on your dog. Whenever anyone comes to my house and I have my dog out, I put the muzzle on them. I don't want to take a chance. I don't. And that's the way it should be. I mean, they hate it, but you know what? They're going to hate being in a shelter more. So, yeah. So please do that. Please muzzle your dog. And let's finish up here with the comments. We only have a few minutes left. Kristy Crow says, I spy a rock. Yes, exactly. Well, thank you, Kristy. I just want to protect them at all costs, right? I don't want anyone, and I don't want to hurt anyone else, but sometimes you find dogs, I mean, I say that, like, all the dogs that I've had have been the most gentle animals, but there are some people my dogs just don't like. They just don't like them, so they will be mean to them. Right? Because maybe they smell bad, or I don't know. Maybe, who knows? For some reason, my dog will pick out someone that they don't like, and they don't want them around them.
The person instead.
Are you telling me I need to be muzzled, RedK? Oh, man. Okay, let's continue. Kristy Crow says, I spy a rock. RedK, seriously. I'm not going to bite you. Holly Larson says, the Darling family was who Peter Pan visited. That is right. Holly Larson says, I spy a mining rock. Oh, well, thank you, RedK. I appreciate that. NeptuneMama says, good afternoon. Hello, good evening now. Thank you so much. Peter Pan visits the Darling family. Have a fantastic Friday. I did. I had a good Friday. I spy a mining rock. Thank you. That is correct. I got you, RedK. I was just kidding. I know. You're a good dude. No worries. I don't take anything to heart here. RedK says, I spy a mining rock. Yes. Neojet. Good morning, gamers, or time of day for trivia, the Darling family. That is correct. So what I'm hearing, that you want to play Splatoon 3 with us. It's not that I don't want to play. It's not that I don't want to play any games with you. It's just Splatoon 3 is just not on my agenda right now. Pretend here. She says, so what I'm hearing is you want to play Splatoon 3 with us. Pretend Splatoon 3 is like your favorite vegan food. You want to give it a try. I've given Splatoon 3 a try, plenty of tries. It's not the pizza you've been eating. It's yummy, yummy, your favorite vegan food. I like pasta of all kinds. I like pasta. I was going to say chicken, but I forgot you were vegan for a second, and I don't know what your favorite food is. What is your favorite food? Probably like vegetarian lasagna. It's good. I like that. Any kind of pasta. I mean, right now I'm like I don't eat a lot of carbs. I don't eat like a lot of salt, but I sure do crave it a lot. So a lot of pasta I do like, and I'm Italian too, so it's in our blood. Anyway, you spy a little rock with you spy with your little eye a mining rock. Have a magical Christmas day. Thank you, Neojet. You have a wonderful holiday as well. Kristy Crow says, I could not win the first one, talking about Speedstorm Season 4. I could not win the first one. I came in second, but afterwards I really like him. Got to get used to it. Oh, you're talking about Genie? Like racing with Genie? He is. He's kind of odd. He drifts. He drifts a lot. I found that as I was racing with him that his car drifts. So I don't like that kind of drift. I like really tight, like racing. I don't like anything that.
In Polia once it comes on Switch, Gray.
Yeah, of course. We could definitely be friends. We can be friends in any of the games. I have friends that are on the Switch. You don't even need to play a Poly. You can add me now. I think I put my my Switch code up there. I have a few people that are on there. I have Neojet is on there. Cookie Coco's on there. We got a few people that are from the Switch that are on there. Pink Rose, that I have as friends on there. I don't play a lot of games that they play, but Poly I'll probably play. It's still in kind of beta right now. I enjoy it. It's just I don't have time to do everything in it right now. I like the game from what I tried of it, but I will definitely, if you guys want to play Poly or is it Palea? I always get that name wrong, so Palea, is that it? Palea, I think it is. So, but I will definitely add anyone as friends. Just send me the friend request.
But it is the same thing over and over again.
It's like most MMOs, Kristy. I mean, that's what you're gonna find. It's like any of those games. Go out and and do this 100 times. Go out and do this 100 times. Yeah. If you remember, I don't know if you've ever played World of Warcraft, but it's, one of the first things you do is go out and kill 100 wolves, So, that's what happens. All right. Pink Rose says, LOL, the forgetting is going to start wondering why you were avoiding him. Maybe you should learn to like them just a little bit. I like them. I just think he's a little creepy. I don't like his voice. I like, listen. I'll give everyone a chance, but the point being is that his voice just kind of creeps me out. I don't know why, but it just does. Pink Rose says on Disney Speedstorm Season 4 is here. Great video. Thank you, Pink Rose. Alicia Barraza. Well, that's a pretty cool name. Alicia Barraza. I hope I got that right. Is talking about the green potato solution. I know I'm late, but it seems the game spawns rocks uniquely to your game, and that is why it is covered in some instances. Hope this helps someone because on his I see it clear as day in some spots, and mine are under rocks. Yeah, it can spawn. Every game has like different spawning points, and it depends on. I mean, there's a lot of games that use the algorithm. Whenever you pick up a rock in A, it's going to spawn it in Z, next. Whenever you pick it up in B, it's going to spawn it in Y. So that's how the algorithm works in almost all these kinds of games, just to keep it, just to keep you guessing. All right. Holly Larson's got a keyword on Call of Dragons.
I have my town at level 8 already.
I am playing the dragon. Oh, right on, Kristy.
But it is so cute.
Isn't it fun? Right? You're calling.
A video about someone who is level 400. His house is insane.
In what? RedK. In Palea. Call of Dragons, Kristy. It's fun, right? It's fun. But as you get past level 10 on your city, it gets a lot harder and the times get a lot longer. I think. Okay, yeah, right on. I think that my city, I upgraded it last night, and it's on a 24-hour timer now. So it should be done tonight. I'll probably do a video on it after I get that, or after the timer expires. It's like 27 hours, but you can use your time enhancers. They're the ones that cut your time down, but those run out too pretty quickly. So that's where all the the pain comes in, I suppose. Angela Davis says, good morning. The last name of the family that Peter Pan visited was the Darlings. I hope you have a magical day. Thank you, Angela. That is correct. Holly Larson got a keyword on Call of Dragons. Yes. Brenda McBride says, hi, Grayman. Hello, Brenda. You're here, so I'll say hello again to you. Angela Davis says, okay, thank you on the new autumn code. I completely forgot about that. You're welcome. Angela Davis says, I spy a rock. Brenda McBride has a keyword on Call of Dragons. Thank you, Brenda. Angela Davis says, hi, he was the best genie. I'm assuming that's Robin Williams. Yeah, he was great. Pink Rose has a keyword in Call of Dragons. Neojet, same thing. Neojet says about Call of Dragons, well, this game is just like Splatoon 3. You should play it. It's nothing like Splatoon 3. But it's, I get you. Neojet says the artwork in Call of Dragons in this game is kind of hilarious. If they're skinny, they have literally no torso except for a stick. And if they are buff, they are big, just huge. It's very funny, like Splatoon 3. You are just addicted to Splatoon 3. You know what you remind me of, Neojet? When we used to go on trips with my kids, they'd be in, out in the back. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there? No, we're not there yet. I'm giving you, are we there yet? That's what you remind me of with Splatoon 3. Splatoon 3? Splatoon 3? Splatoon 3? Let's see. We've got Vivi J 1985. On the video, how to approach and feed a raccoon in Dreamlight Valley. And Vivi J says, thank you for this. I finally feed them. All right, right on. Congratulations. I'm glad that the video helped you. Cookie Coco on Disney Speedstorm. Season 4 is here. Hey, Gray, I can't wait to see what you think of Aladdin.
No. I'm not going to wear you down.
I know. It's not that I don't want to play it. Oh, I really don't want to play it, but it's just, I've got so much going on right now. The holidays are coming up, too. We have a lot of games coming. I'm trying to get one of the games. I know I'm not going to beat a Baldur's Gate 3 by the time that Spider-Man 2 comes out, because that is a really long game. But I'm trying to get at least Mario out of the way. I love Mario. I just did a video today. It's coming out tonight. And it is so much fun. If you haven't played Mario yet, Sparks of Hope, it is so much fun. But I did a video today, and it's coming out later tonight. There might be a keyword or two in it, so, you know, if you want points. Cookie Coco says, hey, great, I can't wait to see what you think of Aladdin. I love it, and it seems like they beefed up Mulan. She was flying around the circuit, and she used to be so slow for me. I've always used Mulan. She was, like, always been my go-to. Her and Jessie from Toy Story were my two. I think I probably use Jessie more from Toy Story. Jack Sparrow, too. What do you think about the price of the tokens? Oh, you know, I mean, they're there. It's outrageous to me, but I am loving all these new characters. Yes, and they have the Frozen characters coming out in November with the November update, so you can look forward to that. Prices, you know what? Every game's going to have some kind of where you can buy it. I like to support the devs. Did you? I don't. No, you didn't. It's on here. You got it. I think I've only done one, and you got it. I just saw it here in the comments, so you got it. What was I saying? But I like to support the devs, and if it's anything interesting, like I paid for some stuff last night in Call of Dragons because I wanted to get the new house skin.
Me and my wife have prior plans, but this was a fantastic idea, and I'm looking forward to many more live streams.
All right, Ian. Ian, have a great time. Enjoy yourself, and thanks for stopping by tonight. Yeah, we're almost done here. I got about another few minutes, but thanks for coming, Ian. Appreciate it, my friend. What was I saying? Yeah, I like to support. I mean, I bought some tokens last night in Call of Dragons because I wanted the new house skin. They have a house skin. I wanted it, so I paid them it was like I think $5. So, and I got the house skin eventually. It was in that.
Have a good night, Ian.
It was in the ball game. You know, the ball game that they have there, where you have to choose or you have to put in a token, and it chooses all these different colored balls. But yeah, I'll show you the house skin when I do the next video on Call of Dragon. A really nice house skin. They have all kinds of different ones. It's incentive. Cookie Coco says, in my opinion, none of the Aladdin characters in Speedstorm.
No problem. Y'all have a good night too. Smiling face with sunglasses.
Right on, Ian. All of the Aladdin characters sound like them. In my opinion, none of the Aladdin characters sound like themselves in Speedstorm. Oh, that's okay. I mean, you're not really going to sound. I mean, they could do it with AI now, right? I guess they would need to get the rights for Robin Williams' voice and stuff, but you could do it with AI. AI is taking place. It's taking the place of a lot of these people where they don't really need the actors anymore. All they need is a little tiny sound clip of their voice or of their image, and they can recreate it with AI. That's why they went on. One of the reasons why they went on strike, because they wanted to get rid of AI, because they're about to be replaced. They're about to be replaced because AI is a lot cheaper. You don't have to pay them. You don't have to worry about AI showing up for work. You don't have to worry about any kind of problems. AI,
but they can get sued.
They can definitely get sued, for sure. They have been sued. I think what's her name? The woman who plays Vanellope von Schweetz just sued AI. What's her name? Oh, I know her name. You guys know it, right? It begins with an S, I think. I don't remember her name. Oh, it's right there. It is right there. Well, I'll think of it. But she just sued AI because of, they were using stuff. Kristy Crow says, I used to play Galaxy 2 online. My problem is I'm not a fan of the gameplay, like attacking other people's places. Yeah, Sarah Silverman, that's it. Thank you, RedK. I appreciate that. But I will say this. If you looked the game up on Wiki, I was like the top 10 in our fight. Wow, really? That lasted over 3 months. It may have been top 3 even. I cannot remember. It was, I don't know. Do you want me to say that name on here?
Sarah Silverman.
Sarah Silverman, that's right. I'm not going to say your name unless you want me to say it, Kristy. Oh, here's something that says you don't have to say this. Okay. All right, so you were the top in that game. That's awesome. You can. Okay, Queen Amidala in Galaxy Online. I've never played that, but Galaxy Online 2. I had to look. My queen is immortalized. Oh, right on. By the way, you don't have to read all this in a video, okay? Um, so she is. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's your name right there. Wow, you are up there on that game.
Nice name.
Sorry, I had to cough. Yeah, right on, Kristy. But that is awesome. Fourth largest battle in recorded uh, Galaxy Online 2. I'll have to look up that game. Is that game still around? Let's see. Okay, next up.
Yeah, I have always used it.
Oh, okay. Cookie Coco says, this looks nice for Call of Dragons. Thank you. It is fun. Pink Rose says, looks fun. I might try it. It is a great game, especially because you can play it anywhere. When you're sitting, I'm going to play it when I'm sitting in the doctor's office on Tuesday. Oh, okay. So you can still play it, but they pretty much abandoned it. Okay. Kristy Crow says the characters are so darn cute. They are really well done in Call of Dragons. I have to admit, they are really well done. I like the animations and I like the gameplay, and I especially like that they added war pets. The war pets are really fun. Hey, Pink Rose, hello, welcome. We're just about to end the show too, but welcome. Glad to see you.
Oh. Hi.
I was gonna say that's not very nice, RedK.
Oh no. Oh no.
Kristy Crow says, okay, don't call me a liar or anything. I am bored, so I'm downloading the game right now. Oh, right on. I'm glad you downloaded it, Kristy. It's a really fun game. I mean, it's addicting. If you have it on your phone, you're never going to put your phone down. You're always going to be checking. I do that all the time. But I do record my progress on the channel, so I will be uploading another video probably tonight. It's okay, RedK. Alright, let's go check Scrooge's story here so we can end the daily show. We've been on here for about an hour, I think, so it's going to be a long daily show.
That is why I was late, lol.
Oh, okay, on the computer, gotcha. Well, you can play it on your phone too, just to let you know. I mean, I like it on the phone. It's you can bring it anywhere, as I said, and that's the fun part. Look at this, I don't have anything here. Oh, I do have something there. I just didn't see it. What is this? I already own this, and I don't even know what it is. What is that? 3,200 for the heat vent from Moana. Okay, I guess I've already owned it. I've never seen that. I'm gonna buy it again just to make sure I grab it, but I've never seen it. All right, there we go.
Bye-bye.
I can hear myself.
I'll rewatch it.
Oh yeah, sorry. I did say yeah. I think it was. Did you think it was at 8 o'clock? Oh, maybe you thought it was. Are you in like? I gotta turn this voice off. I hear myself, and I'm just gonna like scream if I hear my voice. I don't like the sound of my own voice. Did you think it was in the Central Time Zone? Is that why you thought it was at 7? And so it's 7 for you guys if you're in that time zone. Ralph's Dirty Overalls. It is.
So spoon 3 when.
So it said spoon on the thing. Oh, okay. I apologize. Yeah, everything on here for me is Eastern time.
Rose, I was very late. I have to go back.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be ending in like probably once I get out of here. You know, just like the regular show. It was just a live show tonight. What is this? 2,000 for the yellow head draft from the Lion King. I like that. I'm gonna buy it just because it's part of the Lion King. I won't wear it, you know, but it's part of the Lion King collection. That would look kind of weird in it. Oh, Neojet, we already talked about this. You weren't here. You know, I said earlier. You said.
We will just keep you talking.
Oh, skirt. We've seen this before. What do we have? 1,000 for the black long sleeve turtleneck. I want to buy that because I do like that shirt.
Thank you kindly.
And we have 1875
With smiling eyes.
red jean skirt. That's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. I'm not gonna buy it though. I do. I don't use it. I did use it for Call of Dragons because they wanted people who are content creators to give them their Discord so they could add us to the content creation program. So I did put it in there for that, but I very rarely use it. Very rarely. Maybe in the future. I don't know. I've really not had any need for it. I used to talk to my friends when we played WoW. I would use it for that, for my clan and stuff, but other than that, I don't use it for much. Let's see here. We have the sofa, which I don't have. I'm not gonna. You know what? I am gonna buy that. I like the way it looks.
Huh?
I like it. It's
Hey!
large, lavish, gray
Thank you kindly.
couch. We've got this one. I like this is exactly the sofa I'm kind of sitting on. See that thing right there? I was explaining this to someone, trying to explain it. Except it's not just that. It's like an L. It's like two of those put together. This is what I have. What I'm talking to you from right now. Reddit. I read it. I don't participate in it. I do read Reddit. I want to buy that because I like that sofa. Don't need that. What else we have here? Oh, what is this? Is this new?
Pink hand. Yummy.
It is new. Look at this. We have Lilo and Stitch white wood veggie stand.
Love pink.
That's new.
Woohoo!
All right.
Bye-bye.
And I already have this. That's going to do it for Scrooge's daily inventory, everyone, for the daily show. Let's go outside and end the show. You've been here an hour.
I have that.
Do you have it? Oh, all right, right on. Let me get rid of this snowball right here because it's just blocking the way. Look at this. It's nighttime. Look at this. Isn't this awesome? Be here on the Daily Show at night.
Two black, red, and pink. My three go-to.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I must have missed something. Oh, I just love this area. Look at this. I've never noticed that in the background, that big rock over there, though. Have you guys noticed that before? Have you guys noticed this over here before? I don't know if I have or not. I don't recall seeing that before. Huh.
Yes.
Have you? Okay. Has it been there? That's how observant I am sometimes. Not at all.
There are
Oh!
multiple floating islands.
Yeah, I know that, but I've never seen that one in particular. I know there are, you know, out over the beach and stuff, but I've never seen that one in particular. It stands out. It's really big. Huh. All right, everyone. That's going to do it for the show today. Thank you all for dropping by for the live show. I'm going to go have dinner. Thank you all for dropping by tonight. I'm glad to see everyone, and happy we did the trivia, you guys. So the trivia question, if you weren't here for today, was name your favorite go-to Halloween.
For dream snaps.
People have used them for dreams.
So
Oh.
The last bit, sorry, was late.
That's all right. That's fine. So the trivia for today, for tomorrow, or am I gonna be here tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. For tomorrow or for possibly Monday, the trivia question is, what is your go-to movie or TV show for Halloween? I said mine was
Good evening, everyone.
was An American Werewolf in London was mine.
Comments later.
Yeah, you can put it in the comments. That'd be fine. Just wanted you all to know. Let's do an I Spy. Let's do this. Why not? I love it. There you
Have
go.
a nice night, Greg.
That's the I Spy. Thank you so much, RedK. Everyone else, all of you, have a wonderful night.
Focus, focus.
And thanks for showing up. Thanks for
Good night,
making the
everyone.
last hour fun. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. And I will see you in future videos very, very soon. Have a great one, everyone.
Stay.